Right now, I'm going to move on because sticking in the realm of Gotham City and all that sort of stuff, but switching mediums a little bit into the video game world, there were some news about that Suicide Squad game that you wanted to talk about, right, Brett?
That's correct. Yeah. So we know, obviously, the studio Rocksteady made some beloved games: Batman: Arkham Asylum, Arkham City, Arkham Knight.
Which I
Um,
started playing again recently, by the way.
oh, very good. I actually replayed Arkham Asylum a couple months ago, and
Nice.
wow, it was a nice revisit. But anyway, very beloved games. Obviously they have Mark Hamill as the
Hmm.
Joker returning in that. They have Kevin Conroy as Batman. Paul Dini, I also think, at least for Arkham Asylum, was a part of writing that. So it's got a very Batman animated series feel,
Oh
and
yeah.
they're just beloved, awesome combat systems. So anyway, Rocksteady's been kind of like they were a little radio silent for several years after Arkham Knight, and they did reveal like probably I think 2 years ago that they are working on a Suicide Squad game, which is going to be largely probably like a very Arkham feeling game, but you can play as four different members of the Suicide Squad. It's going to have co-op, open world, and it's actually called Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League. So the whole plot is that the Justice League is kind of like brainwashed or something. I think they showed it might be Brainiac. They're all
Mm.
possessed, so they actually have to like stop the Justice League. So they're going to be going up against like the Flash, Wonder Woman, Superman. Really, really cool idea. Anyway, that game was supposed to come out this year, and I don't think they've said anything yet. But all the official reports I read from Jason Schreier on
Yeah.
Bloomberg that it seems like it's going to quietly slip into 2023. Obviously, I think the pandemic has had a big effect on games development.
Yeah.
But just a very big. It was a pretty high profile game we were expecting this year, and especially tying in now, we just had the new Suicide. I keep like having a weird list. A Suicide Squad movie.
Yeah.
That came out that was pretty beloved recently. And the synergy behind that really great. Looks like it's going to slip. We also have another game which I think is by WB Montreal, who is the team that did Arkham Origins.
Origins. Yep.
Which actually people are like, weird about the game, but I actually really enjoyed the game a lot. It was
Hmm.
very
Me
very
too.
good. They're working on a Gotham Knights game, which is also a co-op kind of RPG Arkham style game, open world. That's gonna be have Robin, Red
Yeah.
Hood, Nightwing, and Batgirl playable. That so far is supposed to still come out this year. We haven't heard anything about that slipping. I hope that one
Okay.
makes. I'm actually, for me personally, I think I'm a little more excited for that one than Suicide Squad. But that's where we're at right now. So we're
Yeah.
gonna be getting some cool DC games, but it looks like we have to wait a little bit longer for that Rocksteady one, which I think is the
Uh,
one everyone really really wants. But
yeah.
hopefully we get Gotham Knights this year.
Well, you know what I really, really want, Brett?
What do you
All
really
right.
really want?
I don't want to hear about Suicide Squad games. I don't want to hear about Arkham Knight games, whatever. I want a goddamn Superman video game. Okay. In
It's
this
impossible to
age,
make one.
no, it's not. You can do it.
I want a remake of Superman 64.
Oh no, you don't.
Fly through the windows.
No, you really don't. One of these days, I'll tell you the story about how I ended up walking around inside the cartridge as the main title character, as Superman. It was great. But no, like that's another. Just like with the movies, I want to smack people around, being like, everyone else is getting their own baller adaptations, and my boy Superman is sitting here on the bench. I want an open world Superman game where he could fly to different parts of the earth. His central hub is the Fortress of Solitude, where he doesn't have a health bar. The people he's saving and the place he's saving has a health bar. And that's how you establish his mission. I mean, I have a whole Superman game in my head that
We've had a lot of
somebody needs
discussions
to
about
make.
this.
Yes. But anyway, yes, and not to jump on your thing about Suicide Squad and Arkham Knights, but all it does is make me think of like,
No, we need a good one.
that's great, but where is my epic Superman game that I've never gotten? But okay.